All right, going to the next one here. Shocked, stunned, or expected. LeBron James is a game-winning, last-shot clutch player. He says, I still need a little more seasoning. Are you shocked, stunned, or did you expect to hear that
think he's an insightful man who has shown poise and insight throughout his career. This is a class act, and everybody tries to get. I still say, certain players, the way they conduct themselves. You could disagree with the little whether or not his best decision on the announcement and all that, but this is a thinking man,
right,
with sensitivity, who at least tries. And I would say, like all of us, he ain't always batting the home run in terms of his choices.
I agree.
But he is a quality man who looks at himself in an analytical way. So I'm not surprised. It's expected.
No, and first of all, I sit there and go like this. If you want to be on the stage of rage the day after to sit back and give your opinions of, what the person should or should not do, have at it. But, definitely, I find nothing wrong as it relates to what he's trying to accomplish on the court. But I'll say this. I would be shocked to hear that statement, Mario, because he did not say I need a little more seasoning.
Oh, yeah. Well, I can see him saying that.
Yeah.
But I can see him saying it, though.
Oh, yeah. I can.
And I would say a little pepper, a little garlic. Yeah, all those things.
Onions. All right. I got you. I figure. Okay. Here's the next one. Shocked, stunned, or expected. The Detroit Pistons are in a real disarray in their disregard for Coach John Kuster. Unknown player says it's easier than winning games. Shocked, stunned, or expected.
What's easier than winning games?
Having a disregard for their coach.
Well, I think sometimes you need a different personality. They in the toilet anyway.
Wait a minute.
Poor Detroit.
Wait a minute.
All you eastern cities.
Wait a minute.
You know what it is? You guys got to diversify your focus. Be more like L.A. I'm just kidding.
Is Detroit real close to Cleveland?
It's not that far.
Do you think they have things in common?
Yeah.
Like what?
Kind of working class.
Okay.
Working class city.
All right.
Blue collar.
All right. Got you.
Kind of and also economically depressed.
Right.
And based on some industries.
Now let me ask you this,
and
Mark.
That bad, sorry ass weather.
Okay.
They right on all of them right there on the rivers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Now here's the thing. I always say, is Detroit closer mentally to Toronto than it is to Cleveland? I said, I hope you're closer to Toronto than Cleveland.
Well, that's interesting. Toronto's Canada.
I know that.
But they're not. Again, I've been to Toronto. Interesting place. The Canadians is hard to figure sometimes. I don't know about that.
Right.
I don't know because they still, no matter what, are Canadian.
There we
you
go.
know what I remember?
Right.
Remember when the Canadians won? After they win a title, they had a big hockey thing. They lit a little fire in the street. Mm-hmm. They stood around it and kind of sang hymns and that
shit, was it.
And they went home. They didn't tear up nothing.
Detroit is different.
They burning the city down.
It's gone.
Just like
gone.
But see, that shows you Canadians.
Right.
They're like okay. We're going to sometimes get upset and use some harsh language.
Right. All right.
I love Canadians.
Yeah, okay. I got it. Hey, guys. Hey, receive me when I come.
Turquoise's Canadian.
That's right. And she brings that Toronto flavor because that's her homeland. But, let me just go on. Here's the last one from what we'll call shocked, stunned, or expected. The Sacramento Kings' efforts to relocate to Orange.
Are they still a team?
Come on, man. The Sacramento Kings' efforts to relocate to Orange County as the Anaheim Kings will be the second sport behind surfing. Shocked, stunned, or expected?
Man. That could be expected. Better than being in Sac. Sac. Yeah. I like Sac when you need a nap.
Right.
Some skiing, maybe.
Right. Okay.
Just get your rest up there.
Okay.
But I definitely can see them doing better in Orange County. Orange County would love an NBA team.
I think they would.
I think they would support. I think it's a good place.
But I think, and here's the part that I'm this is the whole part. I keep saying this. I go, will those fans in Orange County even measure up to the Rabbit fans when Sacramento was winning? Being used to that.
No, they may not but again, that's a cow town. Okay.
Wait a minute. What are you
I'm
trying to say?
I'm just saying that. Right. And I'm not saying that in the negative way. I'm saying it in the positive way. Small town.
Right.
A lot of emphasis on local things like that.
Right.
A lot more support, a lot more focus. It's a different kind, like I said.
Yes, it is.
Low-key kind of place. Whereas again in Orange County, you got a lot of choices.
Well, first of all, if you're in Orange County and you go like, well, you know
Come
what,
down to Lakers.
I could change teams based on who's winning. My loyalty is not necessarily the same.
Listen.
In Orange County, you know they embrace the Lakers as
Because they got money, so the Orange County folks are probably buying up the tickets, driving down here, taking a chance and coming down to L.A. for a night.
Well, you know what? Since we have now learned that surfing will be the #1 sport in Orange County, my new Sportz is over. Mario, have at it, my brother. We are almost done with our Monday. It's time to go get some grits and bacon. Well, I get some grits.
Well, that was new Sports and all about the Miami Heat and the meat and Perkins and Jerkins and whether or not they can play running around. And Kobe, come on, everybody, somebody beat the Lakers, please, this year. Hey,
the worst thing can happen is the Lakers end up in their
worst.
fourth NBA championship. You know, that's come on, man. 4 in a row. 1 loss, 2 wins, and here, dude, you don't want to see him. You don't want to see him.
No, I don't want to see him.
You want to see, let's see.